Hello, hello, party people. I don't mean to interrupt any conversation, but we have some entertainment for you. Absolutely stunning individuals. So if you could turn your chair slightly in this direction, we don't want to disrupt your eating experience, but we have an amazing lineup for you today. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself to you. My name is Liza Dealey-Thomason. I am a touring artist down here from LA, about to go to Scotland. It's very, very exciting. And I am so thrilled to be here in San Pedro, not San Pedro, I heard. Pedro. Okay, yes. How's everyone doing tonight? I just want to check in. How we feeling? Good. We are at the Majestic, and this is an absolutely stunning building with a really cool history I just want to briefly tell you about. If you have a chance to get a tour, please do. It is 100 years old. It started out as a naval YMCA, which will come into handy later. And then after that, it was an outpatient behavioral institution. And then after that, it became a historic landmark. And now they film movies often here. So quite a journey that it has been. I'm really excited because we're going to be getting a lot of entertainment going for you more on a weekly basis. And I firstly just want to sing some songs because after knowing that it had a connection to YMCA and also that it had an outpatient behavioral institution, those are kind of amazing concoctions, and I am the perfect person to host this because I actually have a show that I'm touring right now called Disco Therapy, where we mix mental health and disco. I make trauma look good, babies. I make trauma look good. Let's get some music started just so people know what I'm talking about, shall we? Maybe a little teeny bit louder? Yeah! Part of my goal as a performer is to let everyone know it is okay to not be okay. And the best way that I know how to communicate that message is with a 4-on-the-floor disco beat, baby. All right, anyone who's been traumatized, this is for you. Trauma. Sometimes I wanna fight, that's trauma. Or I freeze and I fly, or trauma. Or I freeze and I cry, or I make you want to like me. Trauma. Nobody understands my trauma. Not even my man, my trauma. I do all that I can to make you go away. But it doesn't. It's so crazy. I have PTSD, you know I got that PTSD from all my family members who died and the multiple suicides. I know it's dark, but I'm okay. No wonder that I cry. I got that PTSD, you know I got that PTSD from all the suicide. I'm okay, and people who die, that's fine. No wonder that I cry. So did I unplug this? We're still going? Okay, amazing. We have a wonderful stand-up comedian for you next. This person is a story developer for film and television, is often performing at the Comedy Store in Hollywood, which is a really big deal. And this beautiful person is Stacy Dymalski, and she is going to make you laugh while you're enjoying your evening. Get up here, Stacy, baby.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, how are we all doing tonight? I mean, this looks like the food, incredible food. I mean, and do I have any parents here tonight? Okay, you're going to love this next few minutes then. Well, as Liza said, I'm a writer in LA, sometimes pronounced waiter. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm losing respect for my boss, but then I think, no, she's just an idiot. And then I remember, oh, wait, I'm self-employed. So I'm also a mom, so I feel your pain. I'm also my kids are grown, though. I mean, God, the oldest one is turning 31 on Sunday. And I know, right? And the other one, oh, thank you. Yes, it has been a hard road. Thanks for recognizing that. And the other one is almost 28. And I still don't understand how that's even possible because, I'm still in my 30s. So that is just, it's new math. It's mom math. Mom math, yes. So, but I often wonder if my kids look back and think if I was a good mom, because quite often my level of frustration would reach new heights. For example, when they were about 7 and 4, the older one, snorted a Lego. Yes, which became the $8,000 Lego piece when we had to have it surgically removed. And then a little while after that, the younger one shoved a Lego in his ear. Yeah, and I thought, no, we're not doing this again. So I got some tweezers, and I dug that thing right out of his ear. Yes, thank you. There was some blood, but he can still hear. And that's when I discovered I am really good at surgery. God, who knew? It's a good thing that neither one of them ever had a burst appendix, because I think I might have gone after it with my Cutco knives. It got to the point where neither one of them ever wanted to, tell me when there was something wrong. They'd be like, "Oh, honey, you don't look so well. You want to tell mommy where it hurts?" God, no! Ew. My sons grew up to be the only men who don't complain when they get sick. Yeah, that's my contribution to feminism. My sons grew up to be professional musicians. They're both professional musicians in Hollywood. One programs corporate music, and the other one, he scores video games, which is a thing, yeah. So as they were growing up, there were a lot of piano lessons, a lot of recitals. And one time, when they're about 8 and 5, there was a piano recital at a Mormon church. Now, we're not Mormon, but the piano teacher was. So after the recital, there was this big gathering in the reception hall with a lot of processed foods and punch. And so there's this long table, and we're going down. I have my little 5-year-old in front of me, and we're putting cocktail weenies and pizza on a plate. We get to the end, and there's this big punch bowl. And like a big boy, my 5-year-old, he ladles himself some punch, takes a sip, makes a sour face, and dumps it back in the punch bowl. Everyone saw it. And I thought, oh, fuck. And my other son goes, Mom, come here. I got to tell you something. You said that out loud. Oh, shit. Did I? Oh, God. Did I say that too? Oh, my God. They were all looking at me like I was an unfit mother. And in that moment, I was an unfit mother. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. So I just looked at everyone and went, he's had all of his shots. Like he's some dog that couldn't possibly have rabies and give it to everybody. After we got home that night, I said to my son, honey, why did you do that? And he goes, well, Mom, you said never to waste food. I'm like, I wanted to say, are you dumb? I didn't say that. Hawaiian punch is not food. Oh, my God. But in spite of all of that, they grew up, and they're not in prison or anything, so I count that as a win. Yes, thank you. I did my job. But they never really leave. I mean, they moved out. One's actually married and has a 2-year-old, but they come back. The younger one, he went to grad school at USC. So he came home, and he lived with me for a bit. And one night, while he was living with me, he gets up in the middle of the night, and he happened to look out the window. And he sees this man running down the middle of the street and dive under a parked car. Seconds later, this searchlight from a helicopter comes down the middle of the street, just misses him. And the next morning, he's telling me about this. And I said, oh my God, that's incredible. What did you do? And he goes, what did I do? Well, I went outside and I looked under the car, and there he was, but he saw me. So he jumped up from out of the car and he took off, but I chased him, and I told the helicopter, follow me. So I chased him all around the neighborhood, and then I cornered him in the neighbor's backyard, and the police came and took him away. And I went, oh my God, really? And he goes, no, we live in Los Angeles. I went back to bed. Well, I just had to know. So I went out there and I looked under the car. Of course, no guy. It's hours later. But there was a pile of clothes. So apparently, this guy stripped down and fled. What kind of neighborhood do I live in that a criminal thinks he stands a better chance of going unnoticed if he runs around in public naked? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I live in Hollywood, which is glamorous to anyone who's never been to Hollywood. So, the police in Hollywood, they don't care about naked men running around in public. If I saw a naked man in Hollywood, no, let me rephrase that. When I've seen a naked man in Hollywood, I still don't have that quite right. When a naked man in Hollywood has shown himself to me, if I were to call the police, the dispatcher would be like, bitch, what are you bothering me with this for? It's the middle of the night. If you don't want to see naked men, just go back to bed. How does he know there's no naked men in my bedroom? There's not. But how does he know? Well, my sons are grown, and they worry about me. My sisters, too. Because once they went off to college, I really, really wanted to take that empty nest thing to heart. So I kicked the husband out, too. So, oh, well, thank you. It's funny. When I say that, it always gets a little bit of applause from somebody in the audience. So I am single, and they worry about me. They're like, oh, Mom, we don't want you to grow old alone. And I'm like, well, spoiler alert, I'm already old. But you don't have to worry about the alone part, because studies have shown that single women are happier and live longer. This is true, yeah. And married men are happier and live longer. Therefore, it just stands to reason that single women should date married men. And then when their wives find out, they can become single, and then they'll be happier and live longer too. Except then eventually we're going to run out of married men. In which case, single women will just have to start dating each other, and then that's when they'll find true happiness. Oh, okay, I got new fans already. It's funny, when I tell that joke, and if I have friends in the audience, they always call me out. They call bullshit on it, because they're like, Stacy, you meet people all the time. You're a comedian. You're an extrovert. And actually, I'm not. In fact, I've been told I'm an introvert by people that I wish would just shut the hell up. But I know I do need to get out more. I need to date once in a while. I can't be a hermit forever, even though that's my favorite pastime these days. So, not that long ago, I went on a date. Oh, thank you. Somebody is really happy that I went on a date. Wow. I have fans everywhere. Oh, you're welcome. So I went on a date. I was in Starbucks, and I ran into this guy I know, and we chatted for 15 minutes while waiting for our lattes, and I'm counting that as a date. But the guy doesn't know that. And neither does his husband. Yeah, yep. So it's tough, dating when you're young. It's so easy. It just, everything is like tight and firm and not gray and all that kind of stuff. And when you're older, it gets tricky. I remember when I was in my 20s, and you guys remember that there'd be that one hot guy or girl, whatever you're into, and if they call, you would drop everything to be with them. Well, now for me, it's when that specialist I've been trying to get in to see for 6 months finally calls. It's like, hello, Dr. Wilson, we'll look at that weird thing on your back now. And I'm like, oh my God, he called. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, he wants to see me. Oh my God, what do I wear? Oh, it's got to be something that I can take off easily. Excuse me. I just swallowed wrong. So he wants to see me when? Tomorrow? Oh, oh my goodness. That was unscheduled. All because he wants to see me and that weird thing on my back. I'm thrilled. That is my new hot guy. I swear to God, I feel like I just swallowed a fly. Whew. You know, not that long ago, I had my annual exam. Sorry. Oh, I've never had that happen. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to choke right before your very eyes. I just had my annual exam. And this is something I never understand. Why it is, sorry. Oh my goodness. I know.
Get into that specialist.
I know, right? So I have my annual exam, and I never understand why, when you see the gynecologist and they're all done, they say, I'm going to step out of the room and let you dress in private, some privacy. Really? Aren't we past that? Didn't all dignity fly out the window when you asked me to scoop my cooch closer to your face? Usually I get dinner before I hear that. You know, it's a bummer because she's retiring. I know. I've been going to her for years. Sorry. Oh, my God. Can you fill that up for me again? I know. It's water, not vodka. Maybe it should be vodka. Thank you. It's not. So she's retiring, and I'm bummed because, you know, I have had her for so long. That is the longest that this has ever been in any relationship, is with my gynecologist. And every time I go to see her, she says such nice things. You know, she'll say, last time I went to see her, she's like, you know what? Everything down there looks good. I predict another year of good health for you. And I'm like, really? You can tell the future by looking at this? Wow. Here I put all my faith in tarot cards. And you know, my friends have told me, Stacy, you are tough. You have balls. I just never knew they were crystal balls. Gosh, I don't know what happened here. It's never happened. Anyway, I don't know, we lost my place even. You know, you've probably seen comedians come up here with a phone, and I can't do that, or you'll spend the next 15 minutes watching me try to learn how to unlock my phone. So after I was at the gynecologist, I paid the copay with my credit card, and I go home, and then I was going to just pay that off. And I log in, and what I see, this is true, somebody stole my credit card numbers. I know. Anybody ever have that happen? Yeah, it's a hassle. And the way I knew is there were all these charges on there that weren't mine. You know, so there was some crochet hooks and yarn, ice cream from Salt and Straw. Yeah, oh yeah, hey for the Salt and Straw. A Ouija board, and a whole lot of sex toys. Yeah, well, no, I wish. No, they weren't. Yeah, so either multiple people got a hold of my card, or I've been sleep shopping. Nope, no sleep shoppers here? Apparently, I was planning one badass quilting bee. Or somebody was. I'm kind of bummed they didn't invite me. After all, I did pay for it. Or my bank did. The hardest part of that whole thing was when I had to get on the phone to Citibank and go, yeah, that cuntillator was not mine. Although I did go to the website. So you know what? If another cuntillator comes through, you better check with me first before you deny the charge. So before I was a comedian, even before I was a mom, or before I was even married, I was an aerospace engineer at McDonnell Douglas in Long Beach. Yeah. Well, now, when it was Long Beach, or McDonnell Douglas. Yeah. I used to just live over there in Belmont Shores. That's how I knew it was San Pedro. Yeah, I have a math degree from UC Berkeley. Oh, well, it's not exactly how you get a guy to swipe right on a dating app. No guy ever goes out on a Friday and thinks, gosh, I hope I go home tonight with a woman who can factor a polynomial. But because I'm so good with numbers, I have a real problem with people who don't use the correct rhythm when reciting phone numbers. Oh, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. Cell phones have turned us all into babbling random number generators. So I had to get a phone number from my doctor. And when I asked the receptionist for the phone number, she goes, 5032-84127-6. Nah, right? What are those lotto numbers? I'm sorry, I lost you after the 5. Could you give that number to me again, please? She goes, certainly. 50-328-412-76. Is that even the same number? That's not a phone number. That's a combination to an LA Fitness gym locker. I was around when area codes were invented, bitch. It's 3 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits. Can you do that? 5032, nope. 50328, no. 50328, this went on and on and on. Until finally, I had a stroke. At which point, she looks down at me and goes, oh dear, would you like me to call 911? That's it for me. I'm Stacy. Thank you.
Amazing job. Oh my God. Let's give it up one more again for Stacy Dymalski. Best-selling author and mathlete. Best-selling author. I forgot to mention that. She's really good with math, and she's sold many books. Yes. Oh, what a beautiful audience. Everyone's so supportive and laughing. There's a lot of women supporting women. Makes me wish that some of my family were here supporting me. But they're not. Like, they would never. In their fairness, most of them are dead. So it's not like they can really come here, but it still hurts seeing everybody else get support. Part of my stand-ups always involve real aspects of my life because someone's got to talk about it. Someone's got to make people feel better. Like, I am a failure and shit is crazy, but like, I'm sure your guys' lives are more together than mine. And I recently had a brother who died. It was his choice, if that's the most euphemistic way that I can say that happened. It was 3 years ago, and he's actually my third brother to go that way. I know. This is a dinner conversation, so we're going to keep it light. But just in case anyone else has dealt with anything in their lives, I think it's important to be someone who's like, hey, I'm a girl in an afro, talking about real stuff. Maybe some of you have dealt with it as well. Though also, side note about my afro, I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I really feel like I'm coming into my roots and my ancestral urges with this afro that I bought on Amazon. I feel guilty, and this dress is from fast fashion. I'm working on it. I'm just also an actor, you guys. I'm also an actor. Really quick story. I'd like to sing a little number for you again, because that's my favorite way to heal. And just a quick backstory so you understand. So when my brother passed away, third brother to go that way, I texted my best friend at the time. I've had 2 mothers who've also died by cancer, so like I'm not a stranger to grief. And I never invited anyone to the funerals. Like I never wanted to make a big deal and be one of those like YouTube like trauma dumpers, you know? I'm like, no, I'm strong, I'm good. I'm like genuinely good. So anyway, I'm in therapy, and I'm like, talking about things is okay. We can talk about things now. So I reached out to my girlfriend, and I was like, yes, I'm going to change my behavior. I am going to let people in on my grief process. And this is how that conversation went. She sent me 1-letter response to my brother died. Kay, that's what she had texted me. She really had a hard time. Kay, I know she didn't mean it, but really that's all you're gonna say. Kay, I know you never meant it, but baby, I need to tell you, Kay, if that's how you deal with conflict, I'm gonna walk the other way. Okay, enough talking about mental health in the San Pedro. People are trying to eat their dinner. How's everyone's food? Are we doing okay? We liking that food? I know, buzzkill. Well, I'm gonna have someone to bring you right back up, babies. This is an amazing performer. She gets a little musical, she gets a little funny. She's an amazing stand-up comedian that is known for writing for The Onion. Y'all heard about The Onion? Your next performer is gonna wow you. I am so excited to introduce to you Jamie. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I forgot your last name. Jamie Schreider. Jamie Schreider.
Thank you. Keep it going for your host, Liza. Everybody, hi. My name is Jamie Schreiner. I do know how to unlock my phone, so I'm gonna do it really quickly to time myself. Keep it going for everybody you've seen so far. This has been such a fun show. Keep it up for everybody that you've seen. Keep it up for yourselves. Coming out on a Wednesday night to eat a delicious dinner and watch a comedy show. My name's Jamie. You might have noticed from the placement of my vowels, I'm not from here. I am from Chicago, if we've ever heard of it. I just moved here, though. I just moved here to Los Angeles to pursue my dream of becoming a pop star at 33 years old. Give it up for that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm working as a backup nanny. I am working as a backup nanny. It's similar to an understudy. It's the nanny that goes on when the other nanny breaks their leg, literally. And it's pretty cool. I will say, like, this, though, this is my passion. This is why I'm here. This is my favorite job I've ever had. So I really appreciate you all listening to me. I've had a lot of jobs before this one, and I'll probably have a lot of jobs after this one. That's what happens when you get 2 degrees in musical theater. You end up with 7 to 12 part-time jobs at all times. Like, I feel like I could become a millionaire and I would still be like, no, but I need a side hustle just in case. You know, like, that's been my life. But I will say, like, I'll tell you the highlights. Some of my favorite jobs I've ever had. When I first got to Chicago, I actually got hired by a company that would send Disney princesses to little kids' birthdays. That was really fun. They didn't have the licensing to do any Disney characters. So I got a lot of jobs playing Elsa, you know. Because Frozen's really popular. And so I would go to the suburbs and I would knock on the door, and the moms would always answer their door and say something like, no offense, but I don't really want fat Elsa for my daughter's birthday. And you guys, you don't have to get upset, because I was never really upset. I was just confused. I was like, I'm not Elsa. Can you read? It's an accent over an E. I'm Elsa. Okay, you got what you paid for. I do have Elsa in the trunk. That's going to be another $500, though. Do you have that? I don't think you do. I do see the above-ground pool, so I'd watch your tone with me. But yeah, I am a little bit of a crash out, so I've been working on that. I've been trying to chill out a little bit more this year. I got into meditation before coming out here to Los Angeles. Anybody else here breathing? Anybody? Yeah. It's pretty cool. The thing is with meditation, you might not know this, but when you meditate, there's like 2 outcomes. There's 2 outcomes. You can either ascend, like the Buddha did, right? Or you can fall asleep. And I, sorry to say, I've been getting a lot of Z's. I've been getting a lot of shut-eye. I feel like just when I'm about to get to that place, I'm unconscious. And that's, I don't don't think that's the point, but I will say what I've learned from all the sleep I'm getting is that I have the kind of anxiety that's the only thing that's keeping me alive, because I don't stay asleep too long, because immediately once I'm asleep, I'm having these horrible nightmares, and they vary, from each meditation session. Recently, though, every time I meditate and fall asleep, I've been having this nightmare where I'm sitting in a diner in my hometown in Indiana, and that could be the whole sentence, but there's more. I'm sitting in a diner in my hometown in Indiana, just across from my high school ex-boyfriend, who is a 17-year-old, 6-foot-tall, white drug dealer / SoundCloud rapper. Okay, so just imagine that person sitting across from him, and I can't wake up until I address him. He just kind of sits there like an NPC in a video game. And I did do theater when I was in high school. DJ hit it. So every time I have this dream, this music does start to play, and I'm just looking at him, and he's looking at me. I'm like, Alex, this is supposed to be my brain. What are you doing here? What the hell? We broke up 15 years ago. I've grown up. I'm sure you have as well. You broke my heart so ruthlessly I couldn't find a single piece. And yet I hope you're doing better. Just not doing better than me. Please don't be doing better than me. And I hope that when you're wearing socks or boots, that the socks slide down the back of your shoes and get stuck in your arch. And you can't adjust it because you're driving long distance and there's no exit. And I hope that when you go to the donut shop and you ask for chocolate with the sprinkles on top, they've sold out of those. All they have is jelly and you're mad. You hate jelly. And I hope that when you park for just 5 minutes, you get a really costly parking ticket. You look in the mirror and you doubt yourself the way you made me feel crazy when I needed your help. I hope your breath always smells atrocious. I hope you catch a mild strain of COVID. Nah, forget that. I hope you break your knees. Yeah, I hope you're doing better. Just don't be doing better than me. Thank you. Thank you so much. So as you can see, the meditation's working. It is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Just earlier today, I was saying affirmations in my car while flipping the bird at a Waymo. And that's what it's all about. Nobody else does that. That's cool. Okay. But I will say another fun fact about myself, since you all asked with your eyes that I can't see because there's a spotlight on me. But I do have hearing loss. That's kind of a fun fact about me that people don't know. They're like, at your age? Yes, at my age, I do have hearing loss. I actually found out when I was 24. I'm 33 now. And when I was 24 and I got diagnosed with my hearing loss, they told me that they think I've actually been losing my hearing since I was 12. Yeah, whoa is right. Because that means for over a decade, I was just stumbling around like partially deaf and nobody noticed. I am a middle child, unrelated. But I learn every year that there's certain things that I should not be doing with my disability. And I'm always so shocked because I went through life thinking that I was able-bodied. Like I was sitting in the exit row of a flight recently, and the flight attendant approached me, as they do when you're in that role and choose to be a hero. And she said the speech, but to me it sounded like, excuse me, miss. And I didn't want to go back and forth, so I went right away. I said, I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing. You're hard of hearing. Yeah, you can't be sitting in this row. I said, why can't I be? Well, you have to be able to hear me. Even if an emergency. To which I said, well, are you going to whisper in the event of an emergency? Like, maybe I'm being a little bit precocious, but I feel like, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I'm not just 90% hard of hearing. I'm fully deaf, 100%. I don't think I'm going to miss. Like, there's going to be some context clues. That's all I'm saying. But I do accept that I can't sit in that row anymore, begrudgingly. I want the leg room, but that's okay. I do believe in love. Is anybody here in love tonight? Can you make some noise? Anybody in love? That's pretty good. I will say, if you didn't cheer loud enough and you fight in the car on the way home, that is your fault, because I did ask you. To make noise if you're in love. But this next song, this is actually for the lovers. So if you're here with somebody you love, this will just be so much more fun if you look them in the eyes. DJ hit it. This one goes out to the lovers. You mean the world to me. When I look at you, I see possibility. So many wonderful things things about you, but the thing I love most you do. Baby, I love it when you shut the hell up. I love it when you shut the hell up. I love it when you shut the hell up. My boo, my boo, my boo. I love it when you shut the hell up. Can't get enough of shut the hell up. Just keep on shutting the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. You shut the hell up. We shut the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. Whoa! Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up! Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone's always very surprised to learn after hearing that song that I did get divorced. I did. I will say my mom, Pamela from Indiana, Pamela, the final Pokemon evolution of the Karen Pam, took the divorce worse of anybody. She kind of looks at me now like I'm one of the rescue cats in a Sarah McLachlan commercial. You know, she's like, "Oh no, quick. We gotta get her back into a home. If we don't get her back into a home, they're gonna put her down." I'll just be sitting in her kitchen, minding my own business, and she'll say something like, "You know, I really should have put you in more math classes. If I would have put you in some more math classes, you really could have solved your problems." I'm like, "Mom, I'm attracted to Jim Carrey as the Grinch. Like, I don't think algebra's the issue." I will say when I was married to a British man, which, yeah, that was most people's reaction, unfortunately, for me. They would be, like, more excited than I was because I was the one in the relationship. They'd be like, "Oh my gosh, British. Your life must be like Bridgerton. Every day." And I always found that very interesting, a comparison, because it was a little bit more like I was in the cast of Shrek, you know? And again, don't lose me on this. Just stay with me. I did actually marry somebody who is from a part of England where there's more sheep than people per square capita, okay? Like, they colloquially within the region were referred to as sheep shaggers because it's more likely for you to procreate with a sheep than another person, okay? So, like, I'm just trying to give you the context so that you understand that I went abroad to marry somebody from Indiana, okay? And that's, you know, that's tough because I'm from there. I could have just stayed home, you know? I could have just stayed right at home. And I know I come from Indiana a lot, and I give it a hard time, but I love where I'm from. It made me a huge theater kid. I had a really good theater program in high school. Is anybody else here a thespian? We got anybody else that's theatrical? I love that. Everyone else bullied us, and you should be ashamed. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. Because theater kids, we're cool. Like, we know how to get down. Like, I remember one time in high school, I got a little bit too excited chugging Mountain Dew, right? At a cast party for Rent Jr. And I know if you know musicals, you're confused. You're like, wait, Rent, the Broadway hit musical famously known for being about gay people living with HIV/AIDS? Like, how is there a junior version? But again, we already established I'm from Indiana, okay? We found a way. Yeah, and you know it. In Rent Jr., no one's gay. No one's gay. No one is living with HIV/AIDS. And I think wherever you stand, we can all agree collectively that is not Rent, okay? That's Mortgage. You know, it's a very different show. But Indiana, the thing that's nice about Indiana is there are some major cities, but there's a lot of like wide open spaces and farmland and, you know, just forests. And it made me develop as a child a really big love for animals. Do we have any animal lovers here? in the room with us. Just because I saw you clap first, can I ask you, what's your favorite animal? Cat. Everybody give it for cats. Cats are amazing. I love cats. I got 2 cats at home. I gotta be honest with you though, growing up, DJ hit it, I wasn't much of a cat girl myself. Way back when in 1991, I used to think that farm animals were the answer to fun. There's one animal that's had my heart since I could hold a rattle. Everybody give it up for all types of cattle. Cows, give it up right now. All the ladies shake your udders, make your mamas proud. Cows, everybody now, where my bulls at? We got some farm to plow. A few years later when I was 10, I ate some tacos with my friend. I asked her mom, what's in this aperitif? And to my horror, it was filled with beef. Cows, give it up right now. Best believe your girl's a meat eater now. Cows, everybody now. How do they taste so delicious? I mean, really, wow. When I say I ate, you say Bessie. I ate. When I say I am, you say sorry. I am. When I say moo, you say moo, moo, moo. When I say moo, you say moo, moo, moo. Cows. Thank you so much. So I've been trying to put myself back out there after getting divorced, and it's just tough because like I don't really believe what I once believed about like what was in all the Disney movies. Like I'm not like I need to find my prince chart. Like no, I don't feel that way. I want respect, and so that means I'm back in the gym, and that's not just because I think people will respect me more if I lose weight. Like I know we're in California, but don't get it twisted. That's not what I think. I just want for men to be genuinely afraid when they're in my presence. And your chuckles tell me I have more work to do. I haven't done enough work yet. But no, the thing that's tough though is I don't really like the gym. It's not a fun experience for me because like it doesn't matter if it's a Planet Fitness or not. It's not a judgment-free zone. You're actually being judged harshly by all your peers in the gym. They're all judging. And if you're like, that's not true, it is true. They're judging you. You just can't see because you're faced away while you're doing your rows. They're judging you a lot. Whereas like what I love walking outside. I love going on a walk in nature. That's my preferred physical activity. Because when you go on a hike, looking how I look, you're being prayed for. Okay. Just think of like the top hiking couple in your life. And just imagine them seeing me in the woods, okay? Because I'm walking past them, and they're looking at each other. They're looking at me. They're looking at each other. They're like, God, I do not know what this orange-haired woman is doing walking into the woods in Crocs with no water bottle. But I am deeply concerned. Please let her get home safely to her family. Amen. And that's what I want. I don't want to be judged. I want to be spiritually protected by strangers who think I shouldn't be doing a hike alone. That's more meaningful to me. But when it comes to putting yourself back out there, it's tough because people, I don't know if anybody here is dating again, or it looks like a lot of people are like in couples or have just, said, I'm not doing that anymore. And that's fine. I'll just say like, for me, I've noticed my generation and people who are dating, it's just everybody's too weird now. The things that they want are like way over here in left field. And I'm just like I'm weird, but I'm weird in a different way. Like what I'm into is like I would like to be blindfolded, like we all do. I'd like to be, like ears plugged up, which you could just take my hearing aids out. I would do the same thing. I'd like to be tied down wrist, ankles. I'd like somebody to put a really big throw blanket from like my feet to where my neck meets my head, right? And just leave me alone for 16 or more hours. That's what I'm into, and not everybody is on board with that. That's kind of hard to lead with. Like, hey, nice to meet you. Get out of here. Nobody is going to stick around when you're saying that. But I did have a first date that went really well recently. Can I tell y'all about that before I get out of here? Would that be okay? It was chill. It was fine. DJ hit it. We were hanging out. You know, we were just getting to know each other. We were just, it was a first date. Not a big deal. We were just, we're touching and we're kissing, cuddled up on the couch, when this man I'm macking on pulls out half an ounce. I'm like, hell yeah, weed, baby, give me that loud. Big mistake, smoking weed always stresses me out, but I've only hung out with this guy a couple of times, so I wanna be chill, not kill the vibe. I mean, it's not like I could just say, I don't really like to smoke weed with people I've just met, because when I smoke weed, I start thinking about what's at the bottom of the ocean, and then I just need to be alone, and yeah. We smoke the weed, then we're headed to the bedroom. This man's thinking he's about to get lucky soon. We're face to face, chest to chest, and we're headed down south, when I blurt out, you're a stranger, please get out of my house. Get out of my house, like I do not know you, please get out of my house. My dad will not ID my body from a piece of my blouse. Party's over, Buster, please get out of my house. Wait, this is your house. Oh my gosh, I'm so high, I forgot this is your house. I will just leave your house. That was a closet. Do you think you just call me an Uber? I'm actually a little too high to drive. I understand I only inhaled one time. That was actually too much forget it. I'm just going to sit in my car and overthink this entire interaction until I'm good to drive home. So it was nice meeting you. I hope your mom's surgery goes okay. Y'all, you've been so much fun. My name is Jamie Trainer. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Keep it going for your host and have a great night. Bye.
Jamie Schreiner. Okay, let's give it up one more time for Jamie Schreiner. Girl, you can sing. You can sing. Thank you so much. This has been an incredible audience, and it's been a blessing to be on the stage with two other amazing females. This is an all-female lineup. Let's hear it for that. A really diverse one, too. We've got some Caucasians, the ginger, and me. You guys, we're hitting it all. I love it. Diversity quota all my life. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. When I moved, the diversity population went down. I wanted to sing, no more mental health jokes, you guys. Sometimes that freaking kills in a room. But obviously those are rooms that they're way more depressed than this room is. So there's a lot of people in successful, happy relationships. I get it. We're gonna switch the tune. I'm from Utah, so that's hilarious. Just being a black person from that state. They haven't met anyone that's not. Everyone else was pretty much Caucasian. And I'm an actor, as you can tell. And they put on The Wiz at my school. Does anybody, show of hands, anybody know what The Wiz is? Yeah, an all-black version of The Wizard of Oz. They did it at my Salt Lake City high school. And I was the only black girl in the school. But guess what part I got? I got the chorus. I know. I was the only black girl in the school. I didn't even get like a crow or anything, man. I'm not upset about it at all. Look at me. I'm touring at San Pedro. Look at that. Making all my dreams come true. Okay, we are gonna sing some classic disco, some Donna Summers, if you know it. Please join in. We are gonna sing some Bad Girls, because I see some bad girls in the house, and we've had some bad girls on stage. So we're gonna close it out with a little musical number, and then I'm gonna get everyone to take a little bow. And I hope your dinners have been amazing. Y'all, the energy right here and back there. And I see you in the back. I see you. Beep, beep. Toot, toot. Hey, beep, beep. Toot, hey, beep, beep. Toot, toot. Hey, beep, beep. Bad girls, talking about my sad girls, yeah. We got my sad girl, talking about bad girls, yeah. and picking up all kinds of strangers if the price is right. You can't score if your pocket's tight. No, but you want a good time. Now don't you ask yourself who they are. Like everybody else, they come from near and far. Eat that meat and that sausage and mushroom. Bad girls, talking about my sad girls. Sad girls, talking about bad girls, yeah. See, Friday night and the strip is hot, hot. Sun's gone down in the mountaintop. Out trotting, spirits high and legs look high. But you want a good time, like everybody else. They wanna know who you are, yeah. Like everybody else, they wanna be a star, yeah. Bad girl, you such a naughty bad girl, too. Bad girl, you said, girl, you such a dirty bad girl. Now you and me, we're both the same, but you call yourself by a different name. Now your mom won't like it when she finds out that her girl is out at night, yeah. Now don't you ask yourself who they are, yeah. Like everybody else, they come from near and choo-choo. Hey, beep, beep. Close this out. Choo-choo. Can I get some choo-choots? Beep, beep. There we go. Choo-choo. Hey, beep, beep. There we go. Choo-choo. Hey, beep, beep. Hey, mister. You gotta die, yeah. Hey, mister, do you wanna spend some time? Just kidding, I have a boyfriend. I got what you want, you got what I need. Help me, your baby, come and spend it on me. Hey, girls, yeah. Let's spend some time with you, yeah. 'Cause you cute, yeah. You fine, you cute, yeah. Hey, 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 that bad girl. Talking about that sad girl. Talking about that bad, 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 bad girl, yeah. Thank you, St. Pedro, for an amazing show. Now we gotta go, we gotta let it flow. We wanna let you know that there's more coming out. So keep a line out so you can see what it's about. San Pedro, Majestic, we love you, we thank you. Mwah. Let's get the talent to come back. Thank you, honey. Let's get the talent to please come back here and take a bow. I am so impressed. I laughed a lot. I laughed quite a bit. Beautiful. Stacy Dymalski, Jamie Schreiner. Thank you so much, Majestic, for having us. Enjoy your meals. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bye, y'all.